Hello, thank you for visiting with me today for Vlogmas Day 16. I'm struggling every day to try to remember what day it is. I haven't finished, and these, I meant to put them on back. I put them on sock blockers yesterday and recorded a small video showing you that they were done. But I meant to send them off yesterday, but I didn't get a chance because I was too busy. It was one of those days. So I decided to go show them to you in person, as it were. And those are men's size 11 UK. So those are done. Excited. What I was going to show you is the rest of the socks going to the same family that I've done previously. These little socks here. I don't have sock blockers for the large ones or the little ones. This is, and these, for whatever reason, they particularly don't look very nice when they're without a sock blocker on, but those are sparkly. And these are for one of the brothers. Another one for the brothers. Whoops, upside down. So the men folk in the family took a lot longer to cover their feet than the ladies of the household. And you saw these recently. So these are all finished. Now I put the heel line in for these yesterday. So I've got another 2 or 3 inches on the heel, on the cuff, on the leg of it, and then I've got to do the cuff and the heel. I won't be in today very much. I have the joyous opportunity to go pick our son and his wife and daughter up from the airport. So I'll be out of the house for probably about 7 or 8 hours. But I am taking these with me. I won't be I forgot them. Anyway, the sparkly light green ones with the pink little pops of color, I'll be taking those with me to work on while I'm waiting in the car if I have any wait time. The flight's a little bit early, so I might not have very much waiting time whatsoever. But it's always best to be prepared. Always take a drink and always take my knitting with me wherever I go, because that's just the way I am. And there's been many times I've been very grateful that I've taken those. Here's my little do-it-yourself I haven't. Oh. What in the world is that? I'll have to look. Isn't that pretty? So I don't have any plan for these yet. I don't know if they're all going to go in the same blanket or if they'll be, whenever I do my scrap blankets, I just grab one that I think will look nice next or whatever. Usually, sometimes I just grab one, whatever goes. The book I'm recommending today is My Christmas Treasury by Vincent Peale. The way he's laid out this book is interesting. He's laid out for he calls it the Christmas narrative, I think, and he puts various different Bible translations into it, so you can see a few of them, and it's quite interesting to see how the different Bibles will talk about it. But he's also got carols and hymns, and then he's got the poems and something or other. And then at the back, it's like comments from people or parts of books and stuff. So quite an interesting way of laying it out, and I appreciate that. Since I did the Americans yesterday, I've got the 10 things that true Britons remember about Christmas. I think that's what it says. But anyway, so we did American nostalgia yesterday. Today we're going to do British nostalgia. My husband said the most things he remembers is just his family. They all sat down and watched like older films like Sound of Music, My Fair Lady, and things like that. That was just, and his mom was a real, like the silver screen kind of buff, so he grew up watching lots and lots of the older movies. So that was their thing. But that was one family out of millions. So I shall try to get this posted, and I will see y'all tomorrow. And probably with very little progress, but I'll still check in and say hello. Y'all have a wonderful day. I just realized what I have is they sent along like a little Coastal Link Creatives links. They sent along a little extra. Sorry for the crinkling, but they sent like a little mini, a mini, a little. So it's like, I think probably a 5 gram, but how fun is that? It's like a little extra surprise, a lagniappe, I think it's called in French. Is it French, or it's a word they use in Louisiana when I lived there for a while. But I don't know if that's how they pronounce it. I just remember seeing it on some places. That's what happens when you move around a lot. When you're growing up, you see words, you know what they mean, but you don't always remember how they're pronounced. Take care. Do some wonderful, have some wonderful Christmas things. Even if, listen to some Christmas music, watch a Christmas movie, read a Christmas book. Y'all have a wonderful day.